Imagine a world where the government's control over the housing market is up for sale to the highest bidder. That's the reality we're facing with President Trump's latest plan to IPO Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. President Donald Trump, along with his economic advisors, is considering a groundbreaking sale of stock in Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, the government-owned mortgage giants that play a crucial role in stabilizing and making home loans more affordable across America. This move, initially reported by the Wall Street Journal, is still in its early stages but could lead to a historic initial public offering, IPO, that would shake up the financial world. While the idea of privatizing these mortgage giants might sound appealing to some, it's a move that could have far-reaching and potentially controversial consequences.
But here's where it gets controversial. The White House believes an IPO of up to 15% of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac's shares could raise a staggering $30 billion, making it the largest IPO in history. Trump has been mulling over this idea for years, and his first administration attempted to privatize Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, only to fail. However, in his second term, he's renewed his efforts, posting on Truth Social that he was giving very serious consideration to making these companies public. This move would involve consultations with cabinet members and a decision in the near future. Trump has been meeting with top Wall Street CEOs, discussing the potential IPO with J.P. Morgan's Jamie Dimon, Goldman Sachs' David Solomon, and Bank of America's Brian Moynihan. Many Republicans have long advocated for ending the government conservatorship that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac were placed under during the 2008 financial crisis. While supporters argue that these companies are viable on their own and could raise much-needed funds for a debt-ridden government, others warn that privatization could have dire consequences for the mortgage market, making it even more expensive for Americans to borrow money for home purchases. Mark Zandi, chief economist at Moody's Analytics, estimated in 2024 that privatization could cost the typical American taking out a new mortgage between $1,800 and $2,800 per year. This raises a thought-provoking question. Is the potential financial gain for the government worth the increased financial burden on American homeowners? Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac guarantee 70% of America's mortgages, playing a vital role in ensuring the smooth functioning of the housing market. They don't issue mortgages themselves, but buy them from lenders and repackage them for investors, helping to maintain the flow of money in and out of the housing market. An IPO would return Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac to their pre-2008 state, when they were publicly traded companies backed by the US Treasury. But this return to their former status comes with a risk. It could lead to the same kind of financial instability that led to their government takeover in 2008. As the debate rages on, we're left with more questions than answers. What do you think? Should Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac be privatized? Or is this a dangerous move that could put the American dream of homeownership out of reach for many? Share your thoughts in the comments below.